Look how green. Back from the Edison and Ford Winter Estates, we are so happy to welcome back to the show once again senior horticulturist Debbie Hughes. Good morning.
Good morning,
welcome
Carly.
back.
Well, thank you. That's a hard word to say, horticulturist.
Horticulturist.
Yeah.
People, yeah. All right, so something not hard to do, though, is I think have an herb garden. I think maybe this is a good start. Maybe people like myself, you know,
I know,
wanting to get
I saw
into
you
gardening.
raise your hand up on that one.
I always have so good, you know, I have good intentions when it comes to planting and gardening.
The good thing is you can get the herbs in the grocery store, but I like growing them myself because I know what I do with them. And that's a picture of our herb mound at the estates.
So do you have to have, can you do it inside? Do you have to have space outside?
You pretty much need to do it outside.
Oh, I thought you could do it inside.
Well,
see?
It's just they need sun, Carly, just like we need sun.
I was picturing in the windowsill. Sometimes you see them there.
No? Yeah, that's just like a pipe dream. I think that might work if you have a really good window where the sun comes in.
Which I do.
But they need that airflow being outside. Yeah, you really got to go out.
Open the windows.
Sorry, Floridians, we got to go outside.
All right, so how big of a space do you need outside, do you think?
Not that big. You could do a mound that's basically 5 by 5, 4 by 4. Put it by your front door. Put it by your kitchen door.
So the trick is, you mentioned that sunlight. Does it need 24? I mean, as much sun as you can
morning
get?
sun, 5 to 6 hours of morning sun would be great.
Okay. All right.
The afternoon sun is too strong. You can see ours is pretty big at the estates, but that's only because we're doing it as demonstration. And then we, of course, use them, and I use them all the time. You can see I picked some this morning early.
Wow.
And
it smells so
I
good.
brought some stuff just to show. The beauty of herbs is you can use them so easily just by putting them in a thing of water. It's water infused with herbs.
Okay, so what kind of herbs are in there?
I put lemon balm, fennel, basil, Mexican tarragon. These are all herbs you can grow in the summer because there are different seasons. That's why I'm really wanting to talk about herbs at this time of year, is because we're getting into herb growing big time.
Oh, okay. So
September,
this is the
October,
season.
they love the cooler weather. There are some that grow in the summer. You can see I was able to find plenty, but they really have a hard time with our rains. Things like sage and oregano and dill, they like drier weather.
So now is the time to learn about it, so that way you can maybe
get your garden ready to go.
Yeah.
And really, I like to put them in together only because this way, in case you have landscapers who put chemicals down in your yard, they won't put them by your herbs. You put a sign that says don't do anything to them because you don't want anything in them. Yeah, you don't want any bad stuff.
Well, and what I love about herbs too is it's pretty fast. I always talk about that.
Exactly.
Kind
we
of
want instant gratification.
Yes,
and you want to use them. You want to use them when you're cooking, when you're making spaghetti sauce, when you do cucumber water with dill in it.
So cucumber and dill is what you have in that water?
No, I don't have dill only because dill doesn't grow this time of year. It's too hot. But I like putting cucumber and dill together.
Yeah.
But there are other alternatives. And pesto, you got all that extra basil, you don't know what to do with it. It's time to harvest it. That's the problem. Most people don't realize they got to use them. They got to harvest. The herbs aren't going to stay forever. They need to be used.
All right. And then this is really cool.
Yeah.
Can we talk about these ice cubes that you made?
There's different ways of doing the ice cubes. Of course, you got your little teeny one. You could do little ones. This one Ball makes, which I thought was so cool. I found it in the canning section, and it's got bigger holes in it.
A little bit bigger than your normal
So
ice
here
cube.
I made raspberry lemon balm ice
what
cubes.
did you put in there?
I just took my food processor, crunched up the raspberries and the lemon balm together with a little bit of water, put them in the freezer.
Wow.
And then I made the ice cubes, and then you can put your seltzer water on top.
Ooh, and look how beautiful. What a perfect end of summer drink, I think.
That's right. And few calories, good way to get your fruit and herbs.
How gorgeous that looks.
A very good way to get your fruit and herbs. There's a picture of me doing it in a big pitcher.
Ah, how awesome. Can I try it?
Sure.
Let's see.
Probably have to let the ice cubes melt a little bit.
No, it's good.
But that's a good way of doing it.
Because it just gives the seltzer water just a little bit of zing, a little bit of...
And the fun thing is, I didn't actually make a tea out of the herbs, which you can. Tea is with herbs or the Camellia sinensis, which is your regular tea plant. We don't grow it in Florida very well. They grow it in China and everywhere. But you could you take a pot of, teapot, put your herbs in it, all your fresh herbs, put hot water on it. You could take that water and make ice cubes with that.
All right. Well, as we close, Debbie, I know you have a meet at the Horticulturist event daily, 10:30. You can learn stuff about this, anything else.
Come look at our herb garden.
Yes.
It's free. Anytime you want to come, you need to come too, Carly.
I know, I do. I need to make my own ice cubes. That's next on my agenda. That's awesome. Debbie, we love when you're here. We always learn so much from you.
Carly.
Thank you. We look forward to having you back. We'll send it over to Seth.
Up next, a reminder to use the time we've been given wisely. How Grammy Award winner Toby Mac is using his lyrics to remind us that there are no practice runs in life in his new album. Stay with us.